Good?
We're good.
All right. Well, we are officially being live streamed on YouTube, and we are excited. My name is Susie Jackson, and I want to welcome you to our presentation. Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Susie Jackson, and I'm unmuted now. So I want to welcome you to our live presentation on YouTube. We're also going to record this event. We're going to get started right away. We are Nature's Frequencies. And what are we about? We are about energetic health and wellness. You're about to be absolutely fascinated. Now, we do this event every Saturday at this time and on this link to bring you exciting information. All right, we're going to watch a quick 2-minute video that really sums it all up. I love the way it explains it. And we need some volume, RJ.
We can buy.
Thank you.
But good health is not something we can buy, but something we can improve. For decades, people have searched the answers to many questions regarding our health and improving it. Do you want to have the ability to live life to the fullest? Are you interested in sleeping better at night and having more energy during the day in a natural, healthy way? What if there was a revolutionary technology that could change your life? A technology that slows the aging process of fruits, vegetables, and breads, and also assists the body in offsetting the harmful effects of electromagnetic fields and more? We introduce Nature's Frequencies, an award-winning company that manufactures innovative health and wellness products under 6 U.S. patents, with natural health and wellness solutions that assists with balancing and harmonizing the body. But how do we do this? We combine knowledge from the East with technology from the West. As far back as 6000 BC, the Chinese have believed that the body has an optimal energy flow. When this flow is disrupted, it manifests negatively by stimulating specific points on the body. The body is encouraged to correct itself. We fast forward to the 19th century, a period of exciting scientific progress in the West. During this time, Nikola Tesla was a genius before his time. This Serbian-American inventor, engineer, and physicist confirmed the existence of scalar waves. Scalar waves are composed of pure zero-point energy. This gives them the ability to store data in a substrate. But something must be able to hold the data. Enter Dennis Gabor, who in 1971 won the Nobel Prize for his invention and development of the holographic method. Holography can be used to store information inside crystals, and this knowledge is combined today to help you have better health and life. When applied to the body, the unique energy field signatures of Nature's Frequencies products correct and harmonize your body's frequency to optimize your body's energy flow. When the body's energy flow is restored and harmonized, the health of the body is naturally realigned. All of this has been developed by a family company with big plans for the future. Visit our website, www.naturesfrequencies.com, to take care of your precious health with Nature's Frequencies. Inspired by Tesla, patented by us.
I love that video. And yes, this is a technology that is inspired by Tesla, but is patented by Nature's Frequencies. As a matter of fact, we have 6 U.S. patents, and we have more on the way. So Nature's Frequencies is about a 9-year-old company. So they've been doing this and perfecting it for quite some time. So we're no strangers to awards and recognition. To date, the company has been awarded 15 major industry awards, and including one called the prestigious Gold Medal Edison Award, which they knocked out some pretty fierce competitors in that. So 6 U.S. patents, more pending. We've been featured on television media, the Stuart Varney Show, as well as USA Today and many other media outlets. And what's causing this is this innovation, these solutions, and this excellence in what the company is bringing forth. So all of this, as we said, is inspired by Nikola Tesla. The company, Nature's Frequencies, has incorporated Tesla technology and patented the process, this is key, of replicating the energy or the frequency or the vibration. Everything is energy, okay? So they've been replicating this from nature, from natural substances, and then programming them into energetic health and wellness products. Nature's Frequencies USA patented technology works in harmony with the body's own innate intelligence to then direct the right amount of energy to the right place at the right time in the right amount, with us never having to ingest anything. That is exciting. So here is the problem that everybody on planet Earth is facing, okay? Our bodies are made up of energy. And every day our bodies are being bombarded by internal and external stressors to our energy system. And these are really coming from everywhere, okay? These stressors are coming from chemicals, from toxins in the environment, in our food, our water, electromagnetic radiation, cell phone towers, our cell phones, computers, stress, worry, physical, emotional trauma, and the list really goes on and on. And so what happens is when these stressors are present, then our bodies are going to be, our energy flow is going to be blocked. It's going to be imbalanced, or it's going to be interrupted. And that's why so many people today are experiencing discomfort, fatigue, and other issues. So we have the solution. We've solved the problem. Nature's Frequencies has invented and patented some of the most advanced energetic health and wellness products that are designed to help us balance and to restore all that energy that's being blocked, okay? That's going to help our bodies achieve optimal health and wellness naturally and energetically, the way our bodies are supposed to. The way it works is that when you place the health and wellness technology products on your body, and I've got some right here, or they're in your energy field, okay, I've got this, then your body is going to absorb the amount that it needs, what it needs. It's going to take it where it needs it in the body to help you achieve optimal health, energy, vitality, naturally and energetically. Do you know anybody that doesn't want that? That's my question. Do you know anybody who doesn't want that? I don't think so. We owe it all to our amazing company owners. This is a family-run business. It's a father and sons. One stays in the background. But anyway, the father is Rick Hassler, and he's with us today. He's the CEO and founder. Rick has been a successful business owner, selling his previous business as an Inc. 500 company after running that business for 25 years. And he works alongside his son, RJ, who is our president and co-founder. And RJ is the driving force behind the company. He created and developed this technology along with his father, Rick. I not only want to welcome them, but I want to thank them. I feel the best I have ever felt, and I'm actually the oldest that I have ever been. So welcome, RJ and Rick. Take it, guys.
Thank you, Susie. And you look marvelous, I got to tell you. And
I
just
feel
for the people
marvelous.
that, we showed the Renew product. We showed pictures of before and after Susie 2 years ago and today, and she looks better every day. So I got to tell you, I feel better every day. So that's one of the biggest things is, as we age, using our products, I just feel great. My energy level is through the roof. I sleep better. Every day I do something physical, whether it's build something or play tennis or teach tennis, or I am doing something physical every day. And, I'm up there in age, but I don't feel like it. I'm like 29, but I'm really 61. Anyways, today's topic is the Nitro patch and relief patch. And this is like an essential that I keep these. This is in my tennis bag. I keep this. This is my 10 pack. And a lot of you have orders from us and I put a sample. If you ever want somebody to sample our products, bar none, this is the best way. You get Nitro and relief, and it's like instant. If anybody has any form of discomfort, I get people that tell me, you know, well, my back hurts. So I whip out a pack and I give them one. I put 4 relief and 4 Nitro. I load up their lower back. And in seconds, I've had people tell me, wow, what did you just do? I go, just shut up and just enjoy it, relax, move your body, relax. And they're like, no, 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 what did you do to me? And I'm like, Nitro and relief are like instant for discomfort. I would say like 99% of the time. And RJ and I have been at hundreds of trade shows. People would say, I can't lift my shoulder. And we only did doctor shows for years. So we'd be with chiropractors and they would try something. I said, well, let me try something. So I load them up with relief and put a couple Nitro in there. And I said, okay, now lift your shoulder. They'd be like, wow, this is crazy. I'm like, well, now leave it on and come back in half an hour. They'd come back in half an hour and go, I have range of motion. Like, it's amazing. I'm like, yeah, it is. It helps release the meridians that shut down in your body. It's that simple. In relief, there's over 100 frequencies, 8 essential oils that are just a formula that we've had that we've kept enhancing with our practitioners. And the relief product is amazing. Nitro is there to enhance blood flow. Combine the two, it's a home run. It is the easiest way. Somebody really wants to try our product, it's instant. Any kind of discomfort. And you're going to hear from people today about that. So what do we have, Arj? Maybe we're going to flip a slide. Jay, I don't see it. Oh, the relief patch. There's 24 patches in this beautiful pack. I keep these with me at all times. This and relief patches, because I like a lot of people. So I wind up giving them this to try. And then I give them a pack of relief just to take home with them. And same thing with Nitro. All my tennis playing buddies wear Nitro. They all see me with it. They're like, ooh, let me try that. So anyways, Nitro is amazing for enhancing blood flow. Arginine's been good for the body with nitric oxide. And let's hear what our professionals are saying, Arj. Who do we have? Dr. Stan. Dr. Stan is probably one of the smartest people you will ever meet. He's been an MD for over 30 years. He researches everything. And if you ask him a question, you will get the most intelligent answer. And he doesn't like to speculate ever. He will research it before he gives me an answer. So Dr. Stan is a pleasure to listen to. What does Dr. Stan have to say, Arch?
There's something called nitric oxide, which is largely associated with vascular health and heart health. And because it causes the arteries to dilate when they may be in spasm. So nitric oxide is really critical for arterial health and getting circulation where you want it, which is most places. There's something.
And this is the part 2 to that.
Was that
The
me
Nitro patch is largely,
cutting out, Arch?
as I understand it, marketed for helping with exercise performance. And from my perspective, the biggest challenge for people is starting an exercise program. So I'm happy to help people fine tune their exercise program. That's not usually where I'm involved in patients' care, unless I can tell that they're injuring themselves from their exercise. But starting exercise when you're out of shape, there's this phase where you don't have enough energy and it hurts the next day. And so that is a negative feedback, and it's hard for people to get started. And so if something gives you more energy that allows you to exercise better, then you'll start exercising. Your muscles themselves will start to get into better conditioning and able to generate their own nitric oxide. And I know somebody quite well who he was so affected by EMF that he didn't exercise at all. It was too exhausting to go take a walk. And once he started using the Nitro patches, in addition to some of the other tech, he's exercising regularly again. Cross-country skied last year.
All right.
It's important, any way you exercise your body is going to help your blood flow. And what Dr. Stan is saying in real world is a lot of people don't exercise, and the nitric oxide gave a bunch of his patients enough energy so they could exercise. And being able to exercise is important, because if you don't have enough energy, anything is a challenge. Walking up the stairs is a challenge. But the nitric oxide is incredibly helpful to start. And in the first video that somehow got cut, RJ, he explained nitric oxide and the importance to the body. And nitric oxide is important. Any way you can increase blood flow, more oxygen, blood flow gets more oxygen to your cells. More oxygen is probably the best thing you can do, is blood flow. And it also helps take out the toxins at the same time. So nitric oxide's always been known to increase circulation. Increased circulation is a good thing. Dr. Janine, RJ and I have known for, it seems like ever. She was one of the first people at Life University that fell in love with us and our EMF shield. She tests everything, and she's an amazing lady out of Atlanta. And let's hear what Dr. Janine has to say.
So, I actually talk about nitric oxide almost every day in my practice. This is one of my favorite products because nitric oxide is a molecule that's made in the body. It is something that will benefit your health in so many different ways. I mean, the list is this long of benefits that this does, but this molecule is so important that I believe it was 1998, they actually won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discovering this molecule and all of its wonderful benefits. And so I'm always talking to people about ways that they can optimize it. So basically what it does, it's made in your blood vessels and it helps to dilate or open up your blood vessels. So what part of your body would not benefit from more circulation, more oxygenation, more nutrients? There is nowhere in your body that would not benefit from that. It actually helps to relax the muscles. So it relaxes those blood vessels. And so people get so many great results in terms of just optimizing their performance, their circulation. People that have had cold hands and feet butts, pressures and things like that in the body benefit tremendously by opening up the blood flow, opening up the circulation, just energy, vitality. So, I would consider myself a weekend warrior. I'm trying really hard to get on a regular schedule. And so I wear these when I work out. I feel, more blood flow. It is just absolutely amazing. And this is something that I believe everybody needs.
Yeah, if you look at any of our videos with Dr. Wai Ching, you'll always see it in an upper chest. Dr. Janine, upper chest. K27 is a great point. I like it inside the wrist, but K27 is a great point. You'll see it. I think Susie wears it on the upper chest. Dr. Janine does. Dr. Wai Ching does. A lot of the ladies really like the upper chest. And nitric oxide is important to the body. And it's the quickest, easiest way to do it. You're not ingesting anything and you get the benefits, and the benefits are huge. So what do we have next, Arj? Dr. Wai Ching. Oh, I was just speaking about her. Dr. Wai Ching is amazing. She comes from royalty. Her family has been practitioners for almost like 100 years. Her family has worked with the royalty of all over Asia, kings, queens. They are their family are the doctors for major countries like kings, queens. She's amazing. She's written a book. She's done a movie. She's currently traveling through Peru in South America on a retreat. And she's an amazing lady that we love to hear from. So what does Dr. Wai Ching say, Arj? Maybe we get it.
Is that it's so wonderful.
Maybe.
It's really magical, just like some of the products that you have created. I was really excited to discover them, especially like this nitric oxide, the Nitro.
Yeah.
I was impressed that there's a company making this, especially for now, to help with oxygenation of the body. And of course, I teach this infinity breath, which is 8 counts in, a little tip for all of you, 8 counts in and 8 counts out. And then deepening in that. So if you can do that, that would just boost up a lot of the mitochondria in the cells in the body.
That was about 2 years ago. Did we lose? Okay. That was about 2 years ago when we first met her, and she fell in love with nitric oxide, and she was like amazed. You guys actually have something? And every time I see Dr. Wai Ching, she has it. It's a daily event. It's foundational for her, and she loves it. Dr. Marie out of Paris is our little Einstein on the other side of the world. We manufacture products, and I send them to her, and I don't even tell them what's in them, what they are. I let her figure them out herself. She loves testing things. She has so many different devices to test energy, and she feels energy. She's a Reiki master, and she's just an incredible lady that we love hearing from. And RJ, what does Marie say?
Yes, I told you that, and I was telling you that some situation can really need a lot of patches because when it's a chronic situation, to be effective, you need to put at least 6 or 8 patches sometimes. So this lady was having her fingers really, the nerves were so inflamed that the fingers was turning, and it's very painful, and she cannot use her hands anymore. And I just put 6 patches on that, and in 5 minutes, the information on the nerves just settled down a little bit, so that the pain was not going on. The finger was not trying to go on the left side or the right side of herself. So that is it's very helpful. And it can last for a few days. Like if you do that treatment, it's not like if you are taking a painkiller and you have to take it every 6 hours. If you do that and you leave the patch for 2-3 days, depending of how you use your hands. If you can keep your hands out of water, you can leave them for 3 days, and that can be very effective for 1 or 2 weeks.
All right.
All right, RJ, I got to tell you, and I think you might remember this. About 8 or 9 years ago at Life University, Dr. Maureen from Atlanta walked up to us, and she had arthritis in her hands, and we put patches. Back then we called it Discomfort, which is our relief patch, on the back of her hands. Put 4 of them right here. And she said she couldn't squeeze her hand. She couldn't even hold a pencil. And she at one time was a massage therapist. She's a doctor, and she goes, I just can't use my hands, and I have a bad arthritis, sort of like what Marie was talking about. So we put 4, back then, again, discomfort patches. She says, she starts like moving her fingers, and then she starts crying, and she goes, I feel heat. I can move my hand. And then all of a sudden she holds up her left hand, which we didn't put any patches on. She goes, I can move my left hand. And the lady is crying. She goes, I can't believe this. I have not been able to hold a pencil. She picks up a pencil. She goes, I've not been able to hold a pencil in 5 years. Anyways, to make a long story short, she fell in love with us, gave us a great big hug, bought a ton of products, and has been a customer ever since. And you know, this is the exact same story, except this lady had crinkled hands. And I was talking to Marie, and, you know, it's nice to be able to open up your hands again, because it's kind of important. So we have heard that before, and RJ and I experienced it live, and I'll never forget it. Dr. Maureen cried right in front of us. She goes, I can't believe this, and I love you guys. So we get a lot of love out there. So what do we have next, Arj? Joanna Blanker. She's a practitioner that in Amsterdam that's been practicing health and wellness. Incredibly, she's just a pleasure to talk to. You smile when you listen to her, and I love her accent. So let's hear from Joanna. She's over in Amsterdam, and what does she have to say?
So actually, I've been starting. At first, I thought, well, I don't need to, you know, I have already so many beautiful tools. I probably don't need all of these native frequencies tools to use. Well, I find myself, you know, patching it everywhere, but only when I feel I need it. So it's not just because it's an addiction. It's just that sometimes you need a little bit of relief on a muscle which was torn. Then I use it for that with the Nitro patch. So I really go with the intuition and the feeling of what does my body ask. And I really try to train myself to listen better to myself, what my body is asking, because I think that's still in a process.
All right.
From Joanne, very nice.
From Joanna, well, let me just go back to Marie real quick. Marie mentioned 6 patches. If somebody's had discomfort like in their shoulder for like 2 years and they can barely lift their shoulder up, put a whole sheet, 12 of them on, because the longer the discomfort, the longer it's going to take for us to help it. So one of the things Marie was saying is these ladies' hand was crinkled for a long time, so she loaded them up. Don't be afraid to do that. You can't overload in patches. If you ever saw Cynthia's knee, it was loaded because she needed help. She had Nitro, Relief, Renew. I've done the same thing. So it depends on what your need is at the time. So the lady with the crinkled hand, that hand's been like that for a long time. Don't be afraid to put 6, 8, 12 patches and load up an area, a shoulder, a lower back. And Joanna understood that the Nitro and Relief packs, these are awesome. And you're going to help blood flow, help relief, and you're going to help a lot of people. See what your body needs. A lot of times it'll tell you, you know. So that was the other thing. If it's been a long-term ailment, you really want to tell people, don't expect anything right now, but see how you feel in the morning. Like, check your range of motion. If it's your lower back, how can you move today? If the people go like this and they can barely turn, say, get up in the morning and see how much you can turn, or get up in the morning and touch your toes. So try to give them a baseline so they can see the difference. Overnight with our products makes a huge difference. Your body heals at night. It gives them, you know, a chance to release meridians and get your muscles moving, get blood flow there. So overnight is huge. So sometimes it's not instant. If it's been like, you know, my shoulder, I can't lift my arm up for the last 5 years. Don't expect a miracle. All right. You may get one, but no, wait until the next morning and see how much they can lift it up. So these are just things you got to know. What else do we have, Arj?
Yes,
We love hearing
I
from you.
have, Susie, that the relief patch is amazing. I have had I had a rotator cuff torn, and I was going to have to get surgery. Had an MRI. Went through it. Ran into Dr. Joe. He gave me that earthing card. I put it on my shoulder, and here I was with about a 10 pain in there. He just asked me if I had any discomfort. I studied on my shoulder, and it went down to a 2. But he said, try these use relief patches. And ever since that day, I've been putting the relief patch on my shoulder. I don't have one there right now, but I do have this CBD patch because I found myself, I did not have any. I had shared them with people that it works for them on their back pain and everything else. And I had always wear one there on my shoulder, but I put the relief patch on there, and in place of that, I've got the relief there. When I don't wear it, it's not the same, but I've got full movement of it. I can play golf, go do sit-ups, and hang upside down on this inversion table behind me here, and it works great, along with all the other products.
We love hearing from Tim, and we love helping his golf game, especially if he can beat Dr. Joe while they're playing because his shoulder's better. You know, Arj, years ago, we met Dr. Coy from California, and Dr. Coy was an amazing chiropractor and doctor for 50 years. He's since passed away, just a phenomenal doctor. And while he worked, he also authored a book, The American Health Crisis. It's about that thick. It was a great book. But while this is what he wrote us, and it meant a lot to us, bringing in practice for 50 years, I've seen a lot of technology, but nothing like this. This technology is amazing, and I love it. I wear my patches every day to help support this aging body, and my patients love the products. The relief patches continue to do phenomenal things. I love sharing beneficial new things in my practice with my colleagues. And that was from Dr. Gerald Coy, may he rest in peace, an amazing doctor from California. But there's one story that always stuck in my mind, and this is from Christy. We had worked a trade show, and it was the Sports Chiropractor of the Year when we met Dr. Silverman. And this company manufactures Dr. Hoy's natural pain relief. It's an arnica gel. And they were in the booth across from us, so we talked with each other. We swapped products, and the girl Christy worked there. And they make a pain gel, and they actually sell them to baseball teams because it's one of the substances that baseball players can use without, getting in trouble. So to make a long story short, this is what Christy wrote us, and it's pretty amazing. And by the way, she works in the emergency room of a hospital. That's her other job. So this is from Christy. After having dental work done involving 2 new crowns on opposing teeth, top and bottom, I started having a great deal of pain in my jaw. I went back to my dentist twice and readjusted my bite. That's where the pain was coming from. The pain only got worse, shooting into my jaw and upper face. The pain was waking me up at night. I was making my neck stiff and sore too. So I went to my chiropractor for adjustments and massage. Then I caught a cold, which made the pain worse in my sinuses. I still wasn't sure what was causing the pain exactly. I work in the emergency room and asked one of our doctors to take a look. He prescribed me an antibiotic. I'm not one to take medicine for pain unless I really need it, but I was taking pain meds constantly, only to take the edge off and help me sleep. This was going on for over a month. One night, my friend remembered that she had some pain chips and offered them to me to try. As soon as I placed those stickers on my jaw and cheek, my pain went from a searing 8 to a dull 4. And then about 10 seconds later, my pain was gone. I was amazed and very relieved. My friend, her family, and my family were all shocked because they had been watching me hold my face and squint my eyes in pain. But within seconds, my pain was gone. I was standing up straight, my eyes wide open, and a big smile on my face. The relief lasted throughout the night. I wore the pain chips to work the next day at the emergency room, not caring about all the funny looks and questions I was having from the stickers on my face. The day after that, I saw an endodontist who recommended a root canal, which I gladly agreed to. I wore the chips during the procedure the next day. Thankfully, there was no pain after that. I know this is kind of long, but I want to tell you how thankful I am for those relief pain chips gave me. It's not very often I have the opportunity to be in so much pain and to test out products for pain relief. I wish I thought I would have used them sooner. Again, they manufacture an arnica gel called Dr. Hoy's pain cream. and they're really nice people. We met them both, and it's really kind of a neat story. And we've met some incredible people with our pain patch. One of them also, Dr. Dana from Germany, is probably one of the smartest people on this planet. She has 3 doctorates, pharmacology, oncologist, MD. She's an amazingly smart person. And my son Michael and I met her in Lyon, France, and we've been friends ever since. She heals people, and she is incredibly intelligent. She also helped us make a lot of our formulas and make them better. So one day she wrote us, and this was actually herself. I had the worst gout and excruciating pain at 2 a.m. and had no meds. Everything was closed. And by the way, she lives in Germany at this time. So I tried and put the relief patches on it. I wasn't expecting anything, but I had no choice. I tried the patches and it worked. In 30 minutes, I was sound asleep. Absolutely amazing. And she could write her own prescription, but at 2 a.m, you can't do anything. So, and then she hits me up, one of her patients, Joanna C. from New York. She goes, she had major surgery 6 months ago for a spur, and I've had pain in my back ever since. The first day using the patches, I could sleep through the night without pain and discomfort. I love these patches. Anyways, these are just some stories we get. I get written, we get told a lot of times. Another one of the people that we met at the sports chiropractor show, the guy owns a wellness center. And when we met him, RJ and I went to dinner with him. They're 2 guys, neat guys. And he told us about his back pain. And he told us what his pill count was. And this is what he sent us. Pill count before nature's frequency, approximately 6 per day of 30 milligram oxycodone with varying degrees of relief. Pill count after nature's frequency, 6 total since last Friday with considerable success. I found another way to fix them. I have 3 patches taped to the inside of my belt. I have no expectations of being total pain-free, but being able to manage my pain without narcotics is critical. Rick, you've added years to my life and life to my years. God bless you. You know, that's special. He was, when he told me, he held out his bottle. I'm like, you're kidding me. He goes, Rick, you can anything. I love you. So he treated us to dinner, and we had a nice steak dinner and the nicest people, and we love helping people. So anyways, what else do we have, Arj? RJ, do we have something else?
Yep, we
Can I
got a
go on?
video. We got a video from Jesse.
We got a Tim. Is this Jesse or Tim?
We got a video from Jesse, but I gotta swap screens because it can't be embedded. So, do you see this?
Oh, this is cute. Yes, we see this. Play it.
Two days ago, hi, my name is Jessie, and I'm my mum's guinea pig. 2 days ago, I woke up with a huge shoulder injury. So, and I had sports that day. So my mum gave me one of these hologram patches, which we stuck right here. And over time, the pain started going away when I was at school. And by the time we had hockey, the pain was completely gone. However, when I came back from hockey, we were in the rain and all of that. So my back has started hurting right here. So since I knew how effective these were, we put another one of these on. And by the next day, the pain was completely gone in both spots. It's an incredible product, and I highly recommend it. Hi, my name is Jessie, and I'm...
Thank you, Jesse.
All right. RJ, I just found that on YouTube. And it was one of our people in the UK. And you gotta love it. The little dude, you know, he loves our patches, Arj, and it helped him. And if we can help a kid, you know, no drugs, I love that. So RJ, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we found that. I'm glad you could play that. Did you have something from Tim?
Yeah, we already saw Tim.
Before that, you had pardon?
Yeah, we already saw Tim.
We didn't see, oh, Tim Dillon. All right, next. I didn't know if that was Tim
that's-
Coleman.
No, that's all I got for vids now. Next we go on
Oh,
to.
I got more.
Oh, then
Can I
you
get
go.
some more?
All right, then you go.
All right. All right. I get a lot of these, but Rochelle is here. And Rochelle wrote us about Nitro. And Nitro is amazing for men. They notice new energy that supports their maleness functioning in all ways. Sure beats Viagra with no side effects or interference with blood pressure meds. And Rochelle is on the call, and we're not going to go any further than that, but she can tell you that her men really like this. So that's the good thing about Nitro. She also wrote about, Rochelle, do you want to tell us about your chronic pain in your shoulder? Do you want to unmute, Rochelle? Are you still there? Can we get her to unmute? I can't know if she's there still. All right, I'll tell you.
She's still there. She's there. Hold on. Let's see if we can ask her to unmute. Although she may have stepped
Okay.
away from her computer.
I'll tell you the one, in the meantime, if she can unmute. If not, she said, for myself, I ended up with chronic pain on the head of my shoulder, and the pain was excruciating. As a massage therapist, I need functioning arms. So I use relief on my elbows and shoulder points, and no pain whatsoever within 5 minutes. Then she wrote, I get occasional pain in my right eye where I had sclera buckle placed around my eyeball due to a detached retina. I got knife-like pain shooting my eye. I put a relief sticker on the side of my temple and it stopped immediately. When my knees tighten up on me and have pain on sides, relief saves the day all the time. So I'm convinced about these babies. So we do love hearing from Rochelle. And
You know
she was
what?
nice enough to write us that.
Rick, if I could just
Yeah.
add, one of the things that I think is so amazing is that because there's nothing to ingest, that's why they work so fast. We don't have to wait on the body to, digest and process. It's an immediate transfer of energy, which I don't understand, but I know it works, and I find it absolutely fascinating.
I thank you. And as Tim Coleman really puts it the best way, if it's a supplement, your body's got to take it in, process it. And he's been selling supplements forever. He goes, maybe 8% gets in your body. Okay. The other thing is, and he goes, if you don't have a functioning liver and kidney, you may not even process it, whatever it is. So if you're ingesting something, your body has to process it, then get it to where it needs it. And then what other things is it doing to your body with fillers and other things? And in real world, if you put, our patch on your lower back, it's on the area that needs it. If you ingest a pill, it's got to find the area that needs it. Or is it just masking it? So like what you said, it's instant. And a lot of times the relief patch is instant. So these you should keep
Rick,
with you.
And Rick, don't you think?
Yes, Susie.
Don't you think? That takes energy from your body, right? Because when you ingest something, then your body has to go to work to do something. We bypass all the work.
That's a good, Susie, you are a genius. You're right. Your body it's there. And if it needs it, one of the things about frequencies, if your body needs it, it takes it. If it doesn't need it, it ignores it. That's simple. So, if your back is in pain and you put our patch on it and it helps you, that your back is going to go for that frequency. And it could be frankincense. It could be lavender. It could be one of our miracle frequencies we use. We have a clue. We're called nature's frequencies for a reason. We actually have a clue what's beneficial. So, in the nitric oxide, arginine's probably a good thing. In relief, again, our relief patch was over 100 frequencies. We added 6 or 8 essential oils from an essential oil expert. That's all she worked with. And she had her own pain formula with essential oils. And we made her a patch, added that to our patch. and made it amazing. So we've had incredible success with it. So somebody has their hand raised. Somebody said, it's Kara. Oh, well. Anyways, it's all good. So RJ, what do we have?
All right,
Are
now
we
let's
good?
go back. Yep, let's go back to my.
We have a question in the chat if you guys want to answer
Oh.
that.
Yeah, what is it? Tell me.
It says, for how long are various patches, unopened, unused patches good, shelf life? Do they hold their frequencies?
Yes.
Yes, they hold their
I
frequencies.
would say a wicked long time. I have patches that we made right here. We were always manufacturers. So these are patches we made for another company. It's called Refresh. And we made these probably 5 years ago. And I'm using them. They work.
You know what I
phenomenal.
like to do is I like to
So-
keep an earthing card with all my patches to just intensify the energy. I don't know if that's helpful or
these?
not, but I do that.
I
Huh?
keep them all in a little bundle.
Yeah, I do
keep
too.
them in a bundle. with
I
me.
actually look. Let me do a
Look.
little show and tell. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, and what's behind me?
What's
Energy
behind you,
and
Susie?
vitality.
Oh, Susie, I have this behind my back.
Oh,
In my
yeah.
chair. I gotta tell you, yeah. Like, and if anybody drives, like,
Right,
if you're
yeah.
driving, what do you got, Frank? I see Frank. There you Frank wins. He has 2. If you're driving of like a distance, put an energy and vitality card there. I just added more energy and vitality cards to my bed. Got to tell you, it's like, again, on top of the mattress, under the pad, just stick them under there.
Hey, and Rick, I
And
want to
it's
say one more
huge.
thing, and
Yes.
then I'll try to be quiet.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
keep
don't be quiet. This is fun time.
a food freshness card in my card on the side passenger door. And then whenever I go to the grocery store, because I'm very anal, I put the groceries in the back seat and then I put the card back there with them. So they're energizing and
It's a
being
beautiful thing.
harmonized on the way home. Because I'm efficient.
One
I'm
of our
about
doctors,
efficient. Yeah.
one of our doctors said years ago, everything he brings into his house, he puts on a food freshness card.
Exactly.
Everything. He goes shopping, he just leaves it on his counter for like 15 minutes, no matter what it is, on a food freshness card. It clears it. And and I've heard that from more than one doctor. They clear rooms with it. This is also amazing, the spray bottle.
And I'm going to bet if you
Spray
know
it
how to,
yourself.
I'm going to bet that if you know how to do energy testing, that you could test the food before and after it's been on the card. I actually did that with an energy expert. We bought some produce from the grocery store and she energy tested me. They were from, the produce was from different countries. And I tested weak, and then we put the fruit on the energy card, the food freshness card for about 10 or 15 minutes. She tested me again. I tested strong. So that's what I'm telling you.
All right,
Yeah.
Susie, there's actually a YouTube video from like 6-7 years ago. One of our doctors did this. They tested a patient before and after with salmon, organic avocado. It's on YouTube. Dr. Teff did this.
Okay.
And he did a muscle test on a patient. So it's actually on YouTube way back. And our practitioners think outside of the box. So
And so-
exactly what you're saying is exactly what they did.
So we just
Yeah.
had a question, and I can answer this because I've been doing this long enough. So we can't say that we cure, treat, or prevent any diseases, but what we can tell you is that the body heals itself, and in order to do that, it needs energy. So we provide our products, Rick's products, our products, your products, provide the energy to the body so that the body can do what it's made to do. Okay.
All right. So
Right. Do I get an
That was
A
well
plus for
put.
that, Rick?
very good.
Yeah, an A+.
Oh, I
I couldn't
gotta-
have answered that better.
Hey, if I got it
As-
good from
Susie, as I
RJ,
tell people,
yeah,
Susie, we're really like, you know, I give people our products a lot and they call me up and thank me. I just tell them we're really lucky. Like our stuff just happens to work. I won't
These
ever
are
make a
just-
claim that, you
These
know.
are just the tools. These are tools
Yes.
that you can use with your
To help
body to
people.
energize your body, because we don't plug our bodies in to the electrical socket at night. But with these cards, we can energize our bodies. And I sleep with my
You know-
earthing card. I don't sleep with this because I already have enough energy. But when I wake up in the morning and I'm reading my iPad, this is right behind me. I love these products. Because you know what? I love life. And the reason one of the reasons I love life so much is because I have the energy, the time, the energy to enjoy our life. Okay. I said I'd be quiet, but you know how
Yeah.
hard that is. You don't have a
Susie,
quiet, you don't
I'm
have a
looking
quiet
at-
patch, do you?
No, I don't, you don't need one, but I'm looking at Frank right now.
Yeah.
And of all the people that we have, that man needs our products. He has beaten up his body for our country. So Frank, any way we can help you, we're happy to,
Oh, yeah.
you know.
Everybody,
Um,
everybody.
Frank has gone through a lot of body parts. Frank, unmute, tell us. We love hearing from Frank, but Frank, how many body parts have you like hurt?
Well,
What doesn't hurt?
well, let's see. Basically, 3 compressed vertebrae in my lower back, one in my center of my back, nerves that are all out where they're not supposed to be in my back, broke a shoulder, concussions, blew out both of my knees, one of them twice, ankles more times than I can count. I've lost some of my hearing, and they're working on my back now. So we're
Besides that,
hoping
you're perfect.
yeah, so I use a lot of the products, and you know, there's some extreme cases they're just not going to get rid of the pain totally. But for me,
Right.
if I can stay off of the drugs that they want me to take, you know, and I'm supposed to be
yes.
taking two a night before I go to bed, right? And one of them I take maybe once a month, and the other one I take maybe once a week. Instead of and I purposely stopped using the products like the Nitro and the Relief and the Renew and on and on. And I just stopped using them. I just wanted to see what would be the difference, because I've used them for a very long time. And after about 4 days, I said, I'm not going to make it my wink, and went right back on to using them. And I was able to not take the drugs again. So that was important to me, because I don't like taking some of these really harsh drugs to take care of pain, and also I guess I got to refer to it as the ABC mental deal, that people know that a lot of times you come back from war situations that they
Yes.
end up with, and so I have 2 things that wake me up at night. One are dreams, and the other one is my lower back. And it's really a contest between the 2, which one is worse. But, you know, last couple of nights I have slept a little better. I cheated one night and took my 1 pill, but I'm not getting up as often. Instead of 4 times a night, maybe it's once or sometimes twice. And last night it wasn't at all, so that was good.
And
Well,
if
thank
I
you,
could,
Frank.
if I could just
Yeah.
add, Rick, because I feel like we've got a lot of good people on our call today. For those of you who don't know, all these benefits are also available for animals. And that is a call for another day. But just so people know, we also have all these benefits for our 4-legged creatures, and some 2-legged creatures.
Are you still there, Dan?
I think we have to
They
do
called
a
on me to
call
talk,
next
so
week.
I
for
had
Wild
to.
Type.
We probably need to go ahead and do our
We're
special.
happy, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. But Frank, just so you know, I'm always happy to hear from you. And
Yes.
I know you have put your body to the test.
Yes. And I can.
All right, Arj, what do we got?
All right.
I'm getting told to focus, RJ.
Focus grasshopper. Here we go. Now let's go. All right, we added, can you hear me? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. We added a specials tab to the website now. So all of the inflation busters that you want to copy your link for, just log into your website, your replicated site, and click on the tab, and then just pick the special you want, copy the link, paste it. That's it. This will track it back to your ID number. You'll get the credit.
Oh,
And
wow.
yeah, this is what people were asking for. So it's just right there on the homepage. Just click it, copy and paste, and that's that.
So RJ, if I understand you correctly, you're saying go to your website.
You got it.
And then
So-
on the front side of it, click on that,
yeah,
open up the special, and then send the URL that's associated with that.
exactly.
Okay, great. That's helpful. Yeah.
Yes.
And we can send this little guy too.
We can send him if
cute.
we'd like.
He probably
I
wants
was
to come
just
to
looking
America.
at some of our videos. And I'm like, hey, where did this come from?
All right, so then we go to our
I guess.
weekend promotion.
All right.
Okay.
Want a bag? Ooh.
Ooh, I gotta mute somebody.
Gonna have to do with
Weekend
pineapples,
promotion.
anti.
Actually, that's pretty cool.
All right.
Hospitality.
Here we go. We got available through the end of the month. It's over 25, spend over 125, and you'll receive 5 sample mailers as a bonus. It'll be the WOW or the Nitro release, depending on your location.
Sample mailers, any order over 125, you're going to get these. And these are great to honestly grow your business, because if anybody tries it, they're going to like it and it works. So I keep them right in this little cool envelope so I don't wreck them. And I throw it right in my tennis bag. I have it with me at all times, and I give these out all the time. And people are like, wow, this stuff. And I always get the line, wow, your stuff really works. I'm like, yep. So this is any order, automatically, you're going to get 5 sample mailers as a bonus. It's, you've got 4 patches of each. So you're going to get 4 times 5, 20 patches of each. Almost a package of each Nitro and Relief. So
Wow, that's a deal.
it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, automatically you'll get it. So till now, till the end of the month, any order over that. Do we have any other specials?
Nope. That's well, we have the inflation busters, which are still good, which are on that specials tab. And then we go to how to get started. There's 2 options. You can opt to be a brand partner of Nature Frequencies or shop as a customer. Shareable media is available at nfmediahub.com, and our YouTube link is naturesfrequenciesyt.com, and that's where our live streams and everything like this will be on there right now. And then let's go to